from the free throw line, getting themselves into the game. That's all you want to do. They were out of this basketball game. They want to just be in shouting distance so that they feel as though they have enough to make a run in the second half.
Yep, 17 down. They are within 11. Mike Conley comes back in.
Let Jamal Crawford hold Q.
It's going to be short from Conley. Ball to the floor. Pondexter goes up in traffic, and he is fouled. I'm going to give the foul to Crawford. He immediately raises his hand to protect Blake Griffin from the possibility of Griffin being identified.
I'll say with these small guards in the game, Q can do a good job of trying to get offensive rebounds in a way that Crawford or Reddick can keep him off of the backboard.
Pondexter hits. Our first look at Nick Kalathis this season. Averaged 5 points, 3 assists a year ago. The February Western Conference Rookie of the Month. Has served his 20-game suspension.
That's his playmaking ability on this basketball team, but also his size at that point position.
Reddick. Oh. Wow, Griffin lost it underneath. Pondexter trying to slalom through traffic. About 11 different shot clock to game clock. Both teams long since over the foul limit. Gasol, Pondexter, 4 to shoot. Q's got to face up. He does, sends it, scores it, and it's fouled.
His size. He is too big for any of the 3 guards on the floor for the Los Angeles Clippers. And you have to make sure you run back and don't give them shots. But here in the low post, no way Chris Paul can stop Q in that low post. Tries to get physical with him. Q does a good job rising up for the jump shot as Chris Paul is pushing.
Gasol and Randolph go out so as to not incur potentially a 3rd foul. Tony Allen is already out with 3. Shot clock is off. Chris Paul.
The free throws do for you.
Yep. Pondexter. And that's in the crowd. Clippers, just 2 field goals in the last minute of the first half, but they did make 12 of 19 free throws in the first half. Grizzlies led it by as many as 17 at the moment. 53-40 the count at FedEx Forum. The Grizzlies holding down one of the more dangerous offensive teams in the NBA. We'll be back. We'll give you the leading scores. Then Rob Fisher and Chris Vernon will be by with some first half thoughts. Brevin and I will have highlights and stats. It's a full halftime, and it's on the way next.
On a 4-game night in the NBA, this is the best of the best, your top 10 plays on NBA.com. At number 10, Brandon Knight to Jared Bayless. One of Knight's 9 assists and 2 of Bayless's 9 points. The win for the Bucks and a top 10 play for both of those guys. At number 9, that's DeMarcus Cousins, exerting dominance. 24 points, 17 rebounds. Not the last you'll see of him on the countdown either. And at number 8, Kobe Bryant with the steal, the assist to Jeremy Lin, and Lin tweeted after the game, on a milestone night for Kobe, they have about 32,500 points between the two of them. And at number 7, Carmelo with the bounce assist. Iman Shumpert somehow gets that one to fall, returning from injury. He had 11 in the first quarter and 21 points total. That one somehow got it to go at number 6. DeMarcus Cousins, unstoppable on offense and immovable on defense. The block on Drew Holiday. And at number 5, that's John Henson with the slam. A rounded out effort from the Bucks. All players who played scored, and all the starters were in double figures as well. At number 4, Trey Burke with the crossover, coming into his own and helping lead the way with 17 points. There's 2 of them. He had 9 assists on the night as well. And at number 3, Millsap, soaring like a hawk, I guess. That's the best way to put that. He was dominant on the night, 29 points.
그땐 그리스 막 잘 나갈 때났어. 돈의 완전히 독이 찰 때났어. 어떤 놈이 뭐가 생기니까 끝없는 욕심은 더 땡기니까 여자는 더 고여 사람이 우습게 보여 자신의 괴물로 만드니까 내가 내 무덤을 파고 파니까
23 points. And he couldn't quite get to the top spot either, though that one was impressive. DeMarcus Cousins, easily the most unlikely two of his 24 points. Not a bad night for Boogie numbers 9 and 6 on our top plays, and that one was fancy enough to land him on the top of our top 10 on NBA.com.
Bryant got 2 buckets. He scored more points against this franchise than any other franchise in the NBA. Lakers haven't won a conference game, of course, yet. Roll around comes in, and Kobe has 6 points. Bryant. Of course, the Lakers now playing any defense at the other end. Kobe, it's all about Kobe for the Lakers right now. So after making 1 basket in the last game, he's already made 5 here tonight. Kobe outside. That was a 3-3 by Bryant, who leads the team in threes. Kobe follow-away jump shot. That's off the back of the rim. He's going to get it and try it again. Got it. Well, Kobe obviously says, I'm doing it myself. Oh, great pass by Bryant. Slam dunk at Davis, basically right at the buzzer. Ronnie Price, up for Kobe. Lets it go. Triple, 3-ball. Kobe Bryant continues his personal onslaught. They scored at least 24 points, and then on Kobe's back, he scores and gets fouled. Kobe Bryant fires again. Kobe's got 38 in his 26 minutes. Kobe, he's got 40. Kobe lets it go. Kobe's got 42. 38-point lead. Kobe now scores 44 points in the game. Bad defense right there, and an easy one for Draymond Green. Curry, Bogut trying to go 3 for 3. He is. Steph Curry, good pass to Bogut. Bogut is perfect from the field. How about this recipe? The Warriors are the #1 field goal shooting team in the NBA, and that's one of the reasons why. Nobody's better. Kick it over to Curry. Creates some space, gets away from Price, and he hits the 3-ball.
You can't be the help man if you're guarding
Curry. He took it up and in. He gets it and fouled. This is going to be an and one. That is beautiful passing. Unselfish passing by Golden State. Good pass by Bogut. Cut. Basket. Steph Curry. Curry's going to let it go, and it's going to go in. Klay Thompson shooting more free throws. He gets aggressive. And Steph Curry nails the 3. Barnes. First half, 10 points.
nice backside.
Great, easy stuff. Points in the paint. Add 2 more. Curry too easy. Just found a little bit of space. Transition counter foul. Jeremy Lin, hands in the air. Not going to make a difference. Yeah, let's make it up for it, huh? Rainbow for Curry.
TV broadcaster morning.
바람이 차다 추워진 겨울 날씨야 따뜻하게 입고 나가 감기 걸리다 아파도 안 아픈 척 미련한 너라서 네가 힘든지 몰랐어 안 놈이 내게 먼저 시비 걸듯이 저 하늘에 소리 질러 무너질 듯이 네가 아프면 내가 더 아프단 말야 혼자 좀 가지마 기다리란 말야 이 먼 같은 세상에 혼자 울고 있으면 내 입장은 뭐가 되니 내가 네 남자면 슬픔이 와도 난 모른 척 했으니 이 힘든 세상 속에 왜 혼자가 보니 오늘도 의미 없이 뛰고 있는 숨 전화 무표정에 더 엉덩이 가는 눈더 멀리 도망가자 네 병이 날 때까지 낯선 사람들 속에 숨지 말고 떠나자
쉬어 조금은 줘도 멈추지 말자. 가득하기만 한 그때 추억을 걷다가 마주.
Plays with so much energy. And Graven Vasquez with the no look to James Johnson.
Zachary from outside, rebounded to Saul. Rufus going long. Oh, what a tough catch! Oh, what a play! Rufus made the acrobatic catch and got the finish. It deep. Nice delivery by Kyrie.
That was a good pass and a good catch by Double T. Kyrie keeping his head up and delivered the pass.
Well, he has a free ball now. And that leads to a turnover pass ahead to Julia behind the back. Yes, sir. Jared Bayless ahead to Zaza. Behind the back to Bayless. Slam. Dunk.
Marion flashes into the lane. Rondo gets a hand in there for the steal. Bounces off James. Nice pass. That was a terrific pass by Rondo from half court.
Bryant and Duncan. Very well could be done. Ginobili snuck it through Hill's legs. 2 airs for the finish. What magician's work from Manu Ginobili.
Noah DeRose. DeRose keeps it, overlooks it. Gasol with the jam, and Chicago's smoking hot right now.
This is going to be careful.
This is a 13-2 tear.
Catch and shoot. That's all you got. Lock release! Yes! 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 Will count! Yes! And the Grizzlies win it!
Look at the pass. What an incredible pass by
Vince Carter.
Let me tell you, Vince Carter made a bunch of shots, and then that pass was absurd.
Yeah.
It was a great play, but the pass was ridiculous by Vince Carter.
Game left now, Inside for Joe P. Noah.
See him get up in the air and think, deciding who to pass it to. Wow.
Welcome back, Derrick Rose, the former MVP, playing like an MVP here in the first half.
With authority. 29-23. He took care of with real nasty intention.
A grown man goes down the lane.
And they go high to Butler. He was flying and hanging and knocks it down with a good feed from Dunleavy. Breakdown communication for the Raptors. You can't allow something that easy with a little under 5 seconds left on the shot clock.
For a long time, he's got the slap by Shepard. That's the baseline. Shepard along the baseline with a one-handed slam. Terrence Ross getting up to the fan 600 deck level. Oh, man!
You could see that play coming. You're right. Good job with somebody at the
Somebody got to try to stop Stoudemire.
6 for Stoudemire coming out of the timeout. Well-run play.
There's no way you're going to be able to block that. Just put it right on the
So you see how I took it all the way to the rim?
Wow,
took off almost outside of the paint.
I see your layup and I raise you a dunk.
Racing up the sidelines. Thunderous dunk there by Tony Roach.
Harris.
I knew he could get to the rim. I didn't know he could get to the rim and up like that.
Look at Mom.
She said, what happened?
She says she missed it. Well,
I missed it.
she'll get to see it, I'm sure, at some point.
Turning the corner.
Barton Alley. There's Gary Harris, folks.
Gets loose out here.
Wrong place, wrong time. James Johnson with the throwdown. Brandon Davies. He's into that again.
Those guys that tries not to let the level of play drop off. In fact, he tries to raise the level when he comes in, and we've seen that.
Oh, it's been evident. He's been a big spark plug off the bench all season. He's accepted whatever roles given him, whatever minutes given him. A constant professional.
Barbosa stays with Morrow. So Telfair loses an option there on the wing. Collison will put it on the deck. He sees a seam and a big block from Perkins. Nice screen to take two defenders out of the play. Collison home free with the jam.
And, you know, Perkins is doing things that don't show up on the stat sheet, but the coaches will praise him in the film meetings tomorrow.
Iguodala lead pass a little too long, and then Morrow called for fouling Spates, so Spates will shoot two more. Anthony Morrow came out of Georgia Tech, wasn't drafted, started his career as a summer league invitee with the Warriors.
Just a nice cross-court pass from Sebastian Telfair with those eagle eyes. And at that time, Nick Collison recognizing that the door was open, and he said, "Thank you very much." And I'm liking the pace of the game now. Last time out, I wasn't liking it as much because the Warriors were pushing the rock. They were getting open transition buckets, getting to the free throw line. Thunder have still yet to shoot their first free throw, but the pace has slowed down a lot now. And the Warriors here, just 23 points with Thunder 18.
Spates, 50-50, 2 out of 4 at the stripe, but they have taken 10 free throws. And again, your point, Mike, the Thunder hasn't taken any yet. Well, now they got some coming. As Jeremy Lamb is fouled as he attacks the rim. Barbosa got him.
And how important is that? Just to get to the free throw line. It takes pressure off your offense. The Warriors have been getting those easy buckets from the free throw line this entire first quarter. Now you get jerk trips to the free throw line.
Jeremy Lamb came off the bench against Brooklyn as Robertson started that ball game on Friday. Thunder fans, you know somebody you consider to be a community hero, well then Devon Energy and the Thunder would like to honor that person at a Thunder game here. To nominate your candidate, go to thunder.nba.com, check out the community section. Last time Jeremy Lamb played against Golden State, 12 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, and a block shot. He led the team with 19 points. Utah. Thunder has outscored the Warriors 8-1 over the last 2 minutes.
And they've done it with defense. I mean, the defense has come up. And this second unit has come in and has changed this game.
And a deep shot clock possession, but Spates up and fires over Collison to score. Maurice Spates, one of 6 Warriors in double-figure scoring on Friday against Utah. He scored 10 or more in 3 straight games.
Well, that time, that was a tough shot. This Collison was all over him. He earned that 2 points.
National champion of Florida here. He takes the fall as Perkins bumps into him, and Spates has a couple of choice words from the Oklahoma City bench. Perkins called for the charging foul that will go as his second personal and the Thunder's 3rd turnover.
That's a good call by the official. Perk hit him with the shoulder right in the chest of Spates.
Warriors 5-5 with possession. Steph Curry shooting 4 out of 7. Spates gets deep. Lamb challenges, but is called for the foul. And that'll be an and 1 for Spates. Maurice Spates coming in and making his presence felt. Back to the free throw line for the 3rd time. He's hit both of his shots in the run of play.
Well, you got action going on one side of the floor. And Curry finds Spates cutting to the basket. Weak side help was not there or late getting there. And he just powered through the contact of Jeremy Lamb.
Spates with a half dozen in the quarter. Lamb looking outside the pass. Perkins with the rebound, waiting for the traffic to clear, and he'll shoot 2.
Good job by Lamb. That time, tough shot he made on the initial shot, but was able to tap it over to Kendrick Perkins, who got fouled.
You know, Perkins has been shooting the ball pretty well. And in fact, he's right at 50% on the season. He says, I haven't been this confident in a while. It's the first time in 5 years, he says, I didn't get the needle, meaning have to have some kind of surgical procedure during the off season. Here's your Oklahoma lottery jackpot update. We're talking Mega Millions. We're talking Tuesday. We're talking $52 million. I thought Perk was solid defensively against Brooklyn's Bigs on Friday. Misses both here on charity. We didn't sing him happy birthday. He very quietly turned 30 years old.
Well,
in mid-November.
He's been playing with youthful legs. A lot of times you refer to him to being old on this team, but this team is so young.
I think that could have been a traveling call unless it was deflected as Curry snatched it back. Barbosa again with no time on the shot clock, and that's a 24-second violation.
Nice defense, not fouling, avoiding the contact. On the play was Anthony Morrow on the shot by Leandro Barbosa.
Lamb will run. Lamb will dish outside. Barbosa deflects with 3 seconds to go. Here's Sean Livingston. His comeback trail from a devastating leg injury in 2007. Started in Oklahoma City with the Tulsa 66ers, and then with the Thunder. Lamb is long, and that leaves the Thunder 9 of 23, 39% in the quarter. Defensively, the bench provides some good effort, and the Warriors wind up shooting 41%, but they outscore the Thunder 7-2 at the free throw line and 6-0 off of turnovers. Golden State by 8 at the first quarter break. You're watching Thunder basketball on Fox Sports Oklahoma.
Lakers are just 5 of their last 19. Got the basketball. Bryant picked up the dribble. Kobe Bryant, 32,000 points in his career. and he gets a free throw for the and one. 107-102.
And one of his fans in the front row after the score jumped up.
One of the greatest scores in history. You watch him here. This is sheer will here. Look at this. Beautiful shot.
Well, we have to get back in transition. They're the league leaders in fast break points. They have two of the best shooting guards in the league. We have to get back. We have to close out to their shooters. We have to limit them to one shot. It's going to be a tough job for us tonight, but we have to be able to do those things to give ourselves a chance to win tonight.
Scott Brooks in the Integris Coach's Corner. Integris, the official healthcare provider of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Sebastian Telfair gets the Thunder started off right with the bucket on Oklahoma City's opening possession, along with Michael Cage, Leslie McCaslin, and our production crew, Brian Davis. Glad to have you along tonight at Chesapeake Arena. Thunder and Warriors on Fox Sports Oklahoma. Barnes might have had that one tipped by Perkins.
You give Perkins a block on that play, as now Barnes will get caught for the foul, trying to defend the Bulls down there on the post. I like that play. He blocks the shot, takes off, posts up real hard and physical, gets fouled.
You know, your bench gave you a little bit of help also here at the start. Yep. Perkins has been blocking shots regularly the last week too.
Right. And you know, he blocked that shot and sprinted down because he realized he had Harrison Barnes guarding him on the play and got fouled. So an early foul just 30 seconds in for the Thunder.